Joining me now is CNN senior law enforcement analyst Andrew McCabe. He's the former deputy director of the FBI, and Jamil Jaffer. He's founder and executive director of the National Security Institute at George Mason University. Guys, thanks for being here. I think Mark Stewart used a great word, Jamil, for kind of where this is, as this whole thing is kind of unraveled. What do you think of Blinken postponing over this?
Look, I think it makes a solid point, which is to say, look, you can't get caught flying spy balloons over the United States without some consequences. So I think it's the right move for the secretary to postpone his trip, not necessarily cancel it, but make clear that we're not happy that this happened. Of course, we conduct these type of surveillance missions in the Chinese neighborhood all the time. They do it to us, oftentimes from outer space. But getting caught doing it is really the problem here. And that's why I think he's making this point very clearly that they violated the sovereignty in our airspace.
Yeah, I want to get to the difference between a satellite spying and a balloon spying in just a second with you, Jamil, because I've got some questions. But Andy, what do you make of China's explanation about this balloon? Very clearly, the Biden administration the Biden administration's assessment of this balloon is not believing what the Chinese are saying about this.
I think that's the exactly correct way to look at the Chinese statement. I understand that it's unprecedented. They don't ever really express regret for anything. But if you look at the details of the statement, it doesn't clearly identify what this device is doing, why it's there. And the fact is, I'm pretty surprised at the statements we've heard coming out of the administration on this over the last 24 hours. They've been very dismissive of the capabilities of this airship, when in fact, it doesn't seem like anyone has any idea what's actually in that balloon. It's also a potential intelligence collection goldmine for the United States. So, I saw Secretary Esper's talk on this exact topic earlier today on CNN, and I have to say I agree with him wholeheartedly. We are in a position to take this device down. We should do so for our own benefit and for the very clear message it says to the Chinese that this is not an acceptable act of surveillance on U.S. territory.
And Andy, I think that's a really interesting point, because the assessment from military officials to the reporting is that the assessment and advice from the military to Biden is don't shoot it down because of the danger it could pose on the ground if you shoot it down. But you think they should bring it down?
Yeah, I do, Kate. I mean, look, I come at this from a very distinct perspective, right? The FBI is the lead agency for counterintelligence activity here in the United States. So that's what we do. We try to find out what the adversary is doing, what information they're trying to collect or steal, and we try to stop that. And I think we have a unique opportunity to do that here. The first step in doing so is to understand what the adversary's capabilities are, what kind of equipment do they have, and what their intentions are. So by downing the vehicle and examining its contents, we have this opportunity to collect that sort of intelligence. We also have every right to do it. It is intruding over our territorial airspace. You could do it with the full knowledge of the Chinese. If this is their vehicle and they can control it, you could demand that they bring it to the ground. And if they're not able to do that, we of course have the military option to do so. So I think for many reasons, it is the prudent course, understanding the possible danger to people on the ground, but that seems like something that the U.S. military should be able to manage.
Great point. Jamil, I noted that this balloon isn't inconspicuous, to the U.S. government. It's not small by any stretch of the imagination. What do you think just about, we were talking about what does a spy balloon get you that a low Earth orbiting satellite doesn't get you? But even beyond that, do you see in this Blinken postponing, the fact that the Pentagon is talking about it when there have been balloons that have floated over U.S. territory in the past, could they be trying to establish some, and I'll call it a red line, but some new line of a no-go zone with the Chinese government in this moment?
Well, I think, Kate, that's really a possibility. I think it's making the point that Blinken's not going to go, that we might down it, demonstrates to them that we don't appreciate what they're doing here. It is different, surveilling from outer space versus over our sovereign airspace. The two do make a difference. And, getting in closer to the ground allows you to get better visibility, but it also allows you potentially to collect signals that might be close to the ground that aren't making it out to outer space. So there are benefits for the Chinese in conducting this kind of surveillance, but there are obviously downsides, getting caught and having the U.S. take action. I think Kate, Andy is right that the collection goldmine that could come from identifying what's on this balloon, what they're collecting, the kind of capabilities they have, And by the way, there's a precedent for this. The Chinese forced down an American EP-3 spy plane in 2001, forced it down on Hainan Island, held our airmen and airwomen hostage for 10 days, and took all the surveillance equipment off of that plane and learned a lot about our capabilities. So there's definitely a precedent here. So I think there's a good reason to really take action and get a little more aggressive than the administration is currently being. And Andy's right. The U.S. military should be able to take this thing down without causing problems on the ground.
Guys, thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it.